The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
It's The Local Show. Happy Valentine's Day. Don't eat too much chocolate. I saw one of my YouTuber health influencers was doing a kind of comparison of healthy chocolates. And we come to find out there are none.
I was going to go.
Just like, about everything.
It's like trying to explain jumbo shrimp to a foreigner.
Right.
It's jumbo. It's shrimp. It's, don't you understand? No, there's no. But dark chocolate is supposed to be
It's
better.
supposed to be, but the stuff that we make here in America kind of sucks. So you got to go to Belgium to get the real chocolate, right? The cocoa beans and all that. So what are you going to do?
You like chocolate?
I can go for some every once in a while. I like dark chocolate. I really do like the dark chocolate. But I guess you have to buy like super expensive stuff. Lou Burke is here, owner of Admiral Canvas. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic. How about yourself?
Oh, good, man. Good. So, Lou, you're a native boy, right? You were born and raised here?
Italy.
Yes. Yeah. Well, via Italy. Yeah. Well, me and him both, right?
Via the west side of Syracuse.
Yeah. And you have a connection to my old stomping ground down in the valley, right? Because
my grandfather.
Grandfather was Luigi.
Correct.
Yeah, that was the best steak
you guys
sandwiches
cousins?
ever.
I don't know.
I mean, we loved Luigi so much that I had my rehearsal dinner there before my wedding.
Well, that makes a statement right there.
Yeah, it does.
He fed a lot of people.
Yeah. So you didn't want to go into the restaurant business.
No.
What got you into this business, and what is it?
It's Admiral Canvas Company. I do a lot of sewing. Sit behind a sewing machine.
What do you sell? Tell the people. People may not have heard you before, Lou.
I sew a lot of stuff. I sew from dental chairs to medical beds to boat canvas to boat interiors to... I just did, some home furnishings. We do some of the stickly stuff, the stuff that costs a lot of money.
Good
So
golly.
Canvas. Okay, so before the mic flipped on, you had all kinds of energy. Now you're like, oh, marijuana. So show us the energy.
I don't want to get too excited.
Get
My
excited.
wife told me to keep calm.
Well, okay. All right. Sorry. Ignore your wife right this second. And let's talk, because canvas makes me feel like it's just like a boat canvas over the top and I'm done.
Correct.
That's kind
But
of a
he's doing
misnomer.
furniture too.
Well, it's more, there's more to make it fit.
Yeah.
You get canvas on rolls. They come in rolls of material.
Right.
And you cut, size, sew, pleat, and put it all together.
Do you have to use big, thick needles?
Well, yeah, the sewing machine needles are pretty thick.
And
Yeah,
It's
stupid.
not like a
Did you
home
hear that?
sewing machine 'cause you can't sew.
He's like, yeah, stupid. Of course we do.
So you've got big machines. You're not
Correct.
doing anything by hand.
Correct, industrial heads.
Okay. Are you doing anything by hand these days?
There's no hands.
Oh, there's no.
I don't do any hands.
So when you look at a boat, I know you do a lot of boats. You got that building over there near GM Circle or whatever they call it nowadays. So somebody brings their boat in because my cushions are falling apart. What's the process like? Do you restore it? Do you give them options?
Well,
how do they do it?
Well, they come in, they set an appointment, and they come in and we go over what materials they want to use. And I got several different manufacturers that carry different lines of what you want to put on your boat. We pick out the color combination because you could change it at this point.
Sure.
Because you're going to redo the whole thing.
There you go.
You don't have to have the same color seats. You get different products you can put on there. There's cooling vinyls now. We can go, you can go anywhere you want with this product.
Right.
And on the scheduling, you come in, I give you an estimate on the thing. We give you the deposit, we set you in the schedule, and we try to get you knocked out as soon as we can.
Right.
Well, there can't be too many people doing what you do.
There's several companies here in the upstate New York region that do different things that kind of do what I do, but there's too many boats. I mean, there's too much stuff. I mean, I go from the extreme of dental offices to restaurant seating to boat canvas, and sometimes it all comes at once.
Did you ever do the interior of a 57 Chevy?
No, I kind of can't do the automotive.
Okay, can't do
I kind of stay away from the automotive because
it's a specialty.
Each job has different tools.
Okay.
I see.
And each manufacturer of all the cars, think about how many manufacturers there are. They're going to have different ways to install that stuff. So you're going to have the different
So
stuff.
you can't really match the original, so you don't try.
The older cars like the 57 Chevys,
Yeah.
the Camaros and all that stuff, they were hog ring, put everything together. Now they're all clips, and there's all different kinds of clips, and it's hard to keep all them clips, and I just don't want to get involved in all that.
Right. So, but you would take like if a diner was doing a kind of a retro diner.
Yeah, I kind of do a retro diner now. I do Beeville Diner out there in Baldwinsville, which is a great little account. I do some other restaurant seats, and
it's always it's going to be less expensive than replacing everything.
Well,
My gosh, right?
Well, that's where I'm custom.
The sweet spot.
I'm custom upholstery. So what happens is I can use better products, which cost more money, than to go to a place that's mass producing it.
And it's going to last?
And it's going to last 10 times longer with me than it is going to last if you bought it from a supply house.
Boy, you go to some of those diners, you sit on the swivel seats, and they're all torn up and everything. They'll cut your butt right open.
Right.
Some of them things.
Either so. I happen to not like dentist experiences from a child. Yeah. Exactly. So, but you do a lot of work. Those dentist chairs that dentists strap people in and rip their face apart, like me.
I don't know any dentist who straps anybody in.
They must strap you in. They all strap you in.
Oh, Steve.
So you restore those, or do you change everything? Or do you fix parts of it? What do you do?
What I do is I take the chair. With the chairs, they come apart in the office. I take the parts and pieces off the chair, bring it back to the shop, disassemble it, cut new foam for it, put new vinyls on it, stitch it all back together, and there you go. And it's all done in a weekend process.
Can you get me one to keep right here in the studio?
I got one. I got a couple.
With straps on it.
In case you want to strap Steven?
Yeah, I want him to do the show from a dental chair.
My friend.
That'll be fun.
My friend. So if someone wanted a boat done and they wanted to use it this year, probably a little too late for that, right?
No, it's not necessarily too late. It's just if you have access to the boat and we can get access to take the stuff out to redo the stuff. The key is to have access to your vessel.
Okay.
I mean, if you have access in a storage facility or something, you can get in there to get it out and have it ready by spring.
But you got a building too.
Yeah, we have a building. So with buildings,
so
we bring the boats in there, do the canvas, and then bring them out. So I'm not in the weather doing outside trying to get it fit in or working late in the evening where there's no sun.
No.
Have you been having any trouble at all getting material since COVID?
Not really. No, things are changing.
Good.
I don't know.
Is it a good thing? Or?
I don't know that. I'm not gonna. I can't. I would promise I can't say nothing.
Are some of the products you want harder to get than they used to be?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe you've got to pivot a little bit or change a product,
and it's I can't say it.
No.
Well, it's because.
Well, there's probably tariffs on things, right?
No, it's not tariffs.
Oh, okay.
Their tariffs are there.
Yeah.
But they're so small, and they change.
Yeah. Right.
So long story short, it's harder to get product from foreign countries when we don't want to buy product from foreign countries.
Okay, that's fair.
Right. That makes sense.
And unfortunately, everybody failed us prior to that.
Okay.
They should have let us have mills left.
Right.
If we had our mills left,
That's the point.
They didn't do the right thing.
Yeah, if there was American mills, that would be awesome. Then you wouldn't.
So I know when I'll share this.
Sombrella's American mill.
When Lou did my boat, he's like a kid at Christmas. He's like, okay, I got this. I can see that. It's like you get excited about bringing something to life that was hurting. I mean, you're like, did you see that seam? Look at that seam. And you're like, did you see? I mean, you were calling it out, but it was out of a good pride that you were doing it.
Well, if you don't take pride in your job, you don't get a good job.
Well, okay.
And that's where I think we lost.
You're going to run for office? Because
it wouldn't be a bad idea. But again, I can't go there.
Vote for Lou. He'll tell you how he feels. AdmiralCanvasCo.com. That's still a good. Okay. Yeah. Admiral Canvas Co. Phone number? Can I call the phone number? 885-5568.
Yeah, give me a call.
You got a boat, or maybe you got a dental chair you want to fix. I don't know. 885-5568. Admiral Canvas. Lou, thanks for joining us. Lou, what do you got to say, Lou?
I got one more thing to say.
Real quick, Lou.
It's 8855 Lou. That's how old I am.
8855 Lou.
Go by the little.
Okay, that'll confuse him. All right. Thank you, Louis.
Thank you.